And you were saying, look, if the truth is that there's a fraud, that there's little that can be done, I think.
That's correct. I mean, if frauds happen in
Right.
highly regulated areas and they happen in low regulated areas.
Okay, but here's the question then. If there's so much fraud in an industry, right? If you think that it is an industry that is just at its base filled with all sorts of manipulation, and there are those who believe that, as you know, do you, quote unquote, regulate the business so that it can be, I mean, this goes to like, do you allow the banks to custody this stuff? If you think all the stuff is manipulated, you probably don't want them custodying the stuff because it normalizes the whole thing. But maybe you do if you think you're trying to protect people.
That is the approach that the SEC's taken, and I think it's the right approach to say, look, we want these participants to come in and be part of the securities industry. We want you to, be using custodians. We want you to be following the kinds of, the securities industry is massively regulated, even more than the commodities industry. And so to have the industry kind of come under that rubric is what would be helpful, because there's lots and lots of circuit breakers in there. There are controls. There's oversight. Right, but
Lisa, if the truth is, and here's the part that doesn't make sense to me, if the truth is that most of these folks are not going to do that, they may say they want to be regulated to a certain degree, but others don't. And as long as you have others and you have this global phenomenon, if that's what it is, where you have exchanges that are abroad and all sorts of shenanigans going on abroad that have an impact here, what do you do?
There isn't a lot you can do when U.S. residents can choose to send their money overseas. That's just, the Congress and the U.S. regulators do not tell Americans what they can invest in, where they can send their money, with a few exceptions. So given that people can go overseas, that's a problem. One way to stop those outflows of U.S. funds to purchase tokens in foreign exchanges or to purchase foreign issued tokens is to bring those issuers back into the U.S. And I think that is the approach that the SEC has been taking.